Alright, I think it's time for me to expose the person whom I hate the most. My essay abuser. A thing to keep in mind here, this was, you are free to click off if you find my story invalid. My abuser's preferred name is Silas. They have gone by Skylar and their government name is Matholda. Me and Silas were friends last year in 2024, and this continued on to 2025. I didn't plan on making this video because I deemed it unnecessary, but now that I've heard their quote-unquote excuse, I'm disgusted and have absolutely no mercy. She had me on 2 occasions, one on the chest and one on the rear. Both of these made me uncomfortable, and I had reported it to my school. I had found out that over time she had done this to multiple other girls that I know of and have been friends with. One of them had been asked to go into shakalaka boom bang positions, but thankfully said no. Mentioned that she was a racist, and had said the hard R on multiple occasions while being as white as my Dove deodorant stick. Here is an example screenshot by my Mexican friend. Not to mention that after she had gotten out of in-school suspension for what she did to me, she immediately tried going back to my lunch table and didn't get the hint until my beautiful and lovely friend Austin had yelled at her. Bless his heart. Another disgusting thing that Silas has done is openly admitting that she had a crush on the mustache man. Yes, that one. I wish that I were joking. You thought we were done? Oh no. Now it's time to expose her for nearly one of my friends. Here's a screenshot I took with a conversation with my friend Raymond. I unfortunately can't touch on this much because of the fact that I don't know anything that had happened leading up to this. Me and my friends, however, are still minors, so this makes no excuse. Anyways, the reason why I made this video is because I had learned of their disgusting excuses to why they would ever do this. They say that it's because they are, and it's their love language. However, I know for a fact this isn't even remotely an excuse because I myself am, and I've never anyone, nor have I tried to, them. I also once tried to get addresses so that their overage boyfriend could send them a vape. She would not tell us that it was a vape and tried to get us to give it to her. That will be all I will be sharing, but Silas, if you do happen to be watching this, I hate you, and I will never forgive you for what you have done. Ever. Oh, silly me. And how could I forget? She now hangs out with the autistic kids, which I wouldn't care about, but they are much more likely to become victims to her because they do not understand. Goodbye, friends, and never forget, don't trust anyone.